Hi folks, it's Andrea. That was my little robin that comes and visits me every day. She has now got a little friend, which hopefully means we'll have babies in the spring. It's December 21st, so we're getting very close to Christmas, and it's the winter solstice. It's the time now when hopefully within a few weeks we'll start to notice the length of the day increase again, which is positive. I think it's been a tough few months for people. We've had a lot of wind and rain and dark. On the flip side, we've had warm weather, and today, as you can see, it's beautiful and sunny. So Christmas is coming close, and I think it's good to reflect on what do you want out of Christmas. It's frantic out there. Everybody is shopping, and it seems like the shops will be closed for one day and then they'll open again and everyone will be back shopping for the sales. So, you know, I've kind of been avoiding it. I like peace and calm. I find the frenzy of it all just overwhelming to my body. There's my little robin. And it's been a quiet December for Garen and I. I was very inspired by a coach friend of mine who has a fabulous movement called I Choose Movement and the Real Movement Project, and there was a lot of talk about not wasting the last month of your year, December, so I set goals, small ones, and it's been positive. It's kept me motivated. I haven't lost myself in winter blues, which affects people here in this country. We need sunshine, and when there isn't much sunshine, we feel down. I find for me, making sure that I do get outside, I use a lot of crystal lamps in my home and in my clinic. If you have been to the clinic, you'll see that. Actually, I don't know if you can see, I probably have one on there in the corner. That's selenite. And then in our living room, we have a salt lamp. I prefer the white ones, so there's my salt lamp. You'll see this evidence of this morning's training session. That's me done. That's Garen waiting to be done. So we've kept active. I set a 12-week goal for myself back in September after I finished my first triathlon to keep me motivated. I think sometimes as we come to the end of a goal, we find we don't know where we're going. So I set new goals before I achieve the first goal to keep me going. And it's, there are my two robins now. If you can tell which is which, it would be great. But there is a V and there is a U on the head of one, which means one's a girl and one's a boy. They're very tame, and they let me know when they need more food. So I think goal setting is a very important thing, and even right now I'm already looking forward to my next year. But I think it's important to be mindful of, well, what type of goals are you setting? Why? And I think it's the why that's the really important thing, because that's what keeps us motivated. You know, it's all great to say, I want to lose 1 stone and I want to be fit, but if you haven't got a why, it's meaningless. You know, what are you doing it for? And it has to be something that means something, you know, from heart. So as I set goals, I think of main categories in my life, and that would be me personally. You know, where do I want to grow spiritually? How do I want to feel? How do I want to extend myself? What things do I want to achieve? And I make them ones that are going to frighten me a little bit, because I found that when I do that, I strive for them and I achieve them, and I get a great sense of accomplishment, but I've grown. So for me, spiritually and personally, my why is that I want to make more of a difference. I want to understand people better. I want to understand myself better. I want to break down some